Nikola Tesla was born into a quiet world. The land around him was open and still. Mountains rested in the distance. The nights were dark in a complete way, not interrupted by constant light. Silence was not empty there. It felt full. As a child, Tesla noticed this. He noticed how the night did not rush, how it did not expect anything. When darkness arrived, sounds softened. Footsteps carried farther. Even breathing felt louder. Tesla listened. From very early on, his mind was active. Images appeared without effort. Scenes formed fully, as if already complete. Sometimes these images were gentle. Other times they arrived suddenly, bright and intense. This could be unsettling. To calm himself, Tesla learned stillness. He learned to sit quietly, to let the images come and go without resistance. He did not fight his thoughts. He waited for them to settle. Tesla's imagination felt vivid and detailed. Pictures formed clearly behind his eyes. Movements unfolded smoothly. Connections appeared without explanation. As a child, he did not yet understand why this happened. He only knew that his inner world felt louder than the outer one. During the day, distractions helped. Sounds, tasks, voices. But at night, everything returned. So he learned patience. When thoughts arrived too quickly, he slowed his breathing. When images became too bright, he closed his eyes and waited. Gradually, calm returned. This became a habit. Tesla's mother worked quietly with her hands. She made tools. She repaired objects. She understood how small adjustments mattered. Tesla watched her closely. Nothing she did was rushed. Each movement had purpose. Each task unfolded step by step. From her, he learned patience without instruction. She did not explain. She demonstrated. He noticed how calm effort produced results, how silence allowed focus. This stayed with him. His father lived in a different world. Words mattered deeply. Structure mattered. Discipline shaped daily life. Tesla absorbed this as well. Between his mother's quiet making and his father's structured thinking, Tesla learned balance. He did not choose one over the other. He carried both. School passed slowly for Tesla. Lessons moved at a steady pace. His mind often moved faster. Still, he remained disciplined. He worked carefully, methodically, without complaint. At night, reading continued. Thoughts wandered. Sleep came and went. This became familiar. Eventually, Tesla left home. Travel introduced him to noise, crowds, movement. Cities felt alive and exhausting. During the day, everything felt rushed. At night, something familiar returned. Quiet. He learned to conserve energy, to speak less, to observe more. Crossing the ocean brought uncertainty. Tesla carried little with him, mostly thoughts. The cities of America were loud. Lights stayed on. Sounds rarely stopped. At first, this overwhelmed him, but at night, the streets softened. Movement slowed. The city breathed more gently. Tesla began walking again. Long walks, unplanned paths, no destination. Night walks became essential. He noticed the rhythm of his steps, the echo of distant sounds, the glow of street lamps. He did not hurry. Sometimes he stopped beneath a light and stood still. Other times he walked until fatigue arrived naturally. The night did not interrupt him. It allowed his thoughts to unfold. Tesla lived simply, few possessions, orderly spaces. He found comfort in routine, meals at the same time, walks along familiar paths. Change felt unnecessary. Silence felt reliable. Ideas came to Tesla quietly. He did not chase them. He watched them. In his mind, systems formed naturally. Movements flowed smoothly. Nothing felt rushed. Only when everything felt complete did he consider action. Patience was not waiting. It was trust. Sometimes, the world noticed Tesla. Attention arrived. Questions followed. He accepted it briefly, then withdrew. Noise felt heavy. Silence felt light. He preferred evenings alone, late dinners, long walks afterward. As years passed, habits became precise. Repetition brought calm. Predictability brought ease. He returned to the same places, sat at the same tables, walked the same routes. Others questioned this. Tesla did not explain. The world changed. New names appeared. New priorities emerged. Tesla remained unchanged. Recognition faded. Support thinned. Rooms became quieter. Still, his inner world remained full. Tesla lived quietly in hotels. His days followed gentle patterns. His nights stretched long. Sleep arrived in fragments. Rest came gradually. He did not resist this. Birds visited his window. Tesla fed them carefully, watched them closely. They expected nothing. He expected nothing. This companionship felt enough. In later years, life became very quiet. Visitors were rare. The outside world felt distant. Inside, thoughts drifted gently. Tesla did not chase outcomes. He allowed ideas to come and go. Winter nights grew colder. The room remained still. Lights dim, sounds softened. Tesla sat quietly, observing, thinking, allowing. On a quiet winter night, Nikola Tesla passed away. No noise, no announcement, only silence. The same silence that had followed him since childhood. The night continued, without demand, without urgency. Thoughts faded, another appeared, and gently the hours passed. Nikola Tesla's life does not offer loud lessons. It offers quiet ones. One of the first things his life teaches is that deep thinking often requires silence. Tesla did not create from noise. He created from stillness, from walking alone, from sitting quietly, from allowing ideas to form without pressure. In a world that moves quickly, his life reminds us that slowing down is not falling behind. Another gentle learning is that imagination does not need permission. From childhood, Tesla trusted his inner images. He did not wait for approval. He did not rush to explain them. He observed first. He understood quietly. This teaches us that ideas grow best when they are protected from hurry and doubt. Tesla's life also shows that simplicity can be a form of strength. He lived with few possessions. He followed routines. He returned to the same paths, not because he lacked ambition, but because repetition gave him peace. His life reminds us that clarity often comes when we reduce what is unnecessary. Another lesson is that recognition is temporary. Tesla experienced praise. He experienced being overlooked. Neither changed who he was. This teaches us that when identity depends on attention, peace becomes fragile. But when identity comes from inner purpose, calm remains. Also teaches us that it is acceptable to live differently. He did not fit easily into social expectations. He did not explain himself often, and yet he remained kind, thoughtful, gentle. His life shows that being different does not require being distant from. One of the quietest lessons comes from his later years. As the world moved on, Tesla did not become bitter. He continued walking, observing, caring for small living things. This reminds us that meaning does not disappear when attention fades. It simply changes form. Finally, Tesla's life teaches us that silence is not empty. Silence can be a companion, a space to rest, a place where thoughts soften. From childhood to his final night, silence remained with him, not as loneliness, but as presence. As this story settles, there is nothing to remember, nothing to do, only rest. The night continues, breathing slows, Thoughts drift, and gently sleep arrives.